Good evening.
Hello.
So how are we all doing on this Monday?
Well, you're a little bit to the left there.
I'm a little bit to the left.
Up a little bit.
There we go.
Get you back in centre.
See, that's what it does. Pushes me out.
Yeah, Benjamin, you're still top fan. You're all right.
But not top fan +1.
No, we know that honour's held only for the select few. I think it's only Joe.
Good evening, Susanna.
Get our arrangements. Hello, Mary. Right.
So how is everyone doing? What have you been up to this weekend? I've been working away on new questions, some of which are in the quiz tonight.
Indeed. Let's get the old score. Sorry about the school website not working earlier. It was my mistake. I protect it from people doing malicious things, but I actually locked out everybody. Yeah,
Stupid boy
bit
Pike.
of overkill. So there we go.
Oh, we've got plenty in there now.
Yeah, lovely stuff.
And they're all piling in.
Yeah, we probably would have more if it wasn't for me being overly protective, overly precious of my score grid.
Yeah. Just as you may have seen, we are back at the station on the 5th of August. With severe COVID controls. Safety is utmost. We've been talking with the management on how we're going to do this. Certain things that will be happening, certain things that won't. So you won't be cross-marking each other unless it includes the boards, which will be fully sanitised, etc. On that side of it. You need to basically prepay and book your table in advance. That is against the event. So all the details are in there. We literally have just 2 tables left. From what we normally can put, numbers of teams we can put in there, we're at less than half just to make sure everything is safe and secure. And we are going to do the money pot, but it's going to be a virtual money pot. We've worked out how we're going to make that happen, and we think that's going to be a lot of fun, so we're going to do that as well. But yeah, we're already planning some special rounds for the first one, so it's going to be good.
Chris Tricky says, love the hair. Whether you talk about me or Mark, we'll take it.
Okay.
It's fine.
It's probably a mess again. I don't know.
Evening, Paul. It's not actually here. 1 unicorn +2. Berry is here. Sherry is here. Berry and Sherry are here.
Berry and Sherry.
Yes. I don't think they know each other. I just think it's just a coincidence. Lisa, good evening from 5. Hello, Lisa.
And Joan from Noski's Servants.
Fake team name.
Fake team name.
Indeed. Yeah, we'll open that up at the end of round 1. The fake team name, you can find it on there. Reading Retros are ready. Good evening to you, Judith. Hello, Laura.
Hello, Laura. Laura, since you're here, we are literally on our last bit of alcohol in the house. And I'm actually having your local brew, which is this. Erdinger Weissbier. Laura is in just outside Munich in the town of Erdinger, or Erding. So, yeah.
It'd be nice to be able to stream the railway quiz, or the station quiz, sorry, live. I don't know how we do that.
We can have it. It's not at the railway, it's at the station. All our pub quizzes, we've informed them that we can do it now, and we have been working away. It's just down to the individual pubs and what they feel at the time. Some feel it's too soon. Some we're waiting for them to come back to us. Hello, Wendy and Jeff in Stockport.
Good evening, Bev.
Prost, Johannes.
Good evening, glorious sons of York. Hello, Fran. Fran says she can't do the 5th of August, but I'm sure she'll be round again soon. Just me.
As we've got our German friends in there, can we post that my joke?
I don't know.
No, he won't do it.
It's too bad. We have... Oh, I just made a cake for my husband Mark's birthday tomorrow, doing the quiz, stopping me from eating it.
Well, happy birthday, Mark, for tomorrow.
Quiz actually your dietary supplement. Yolanda is here. Charlie's Angel reporting for duty, getting her dinner on.
Have those porn star martinis arrived?
Amber Quick, special shout out to my stepdaughters who join us tonight. Well, hello, Helen Quick's stepdaughters. Hi, Debbie.
I misheard that.
What?
Because I thought it was something to do with dance. Because you said Helen's quick stepdaughters. I thought they were doing some kind of dance then. Because I was in the middle of doing something else at the time. More birthdays. Martin tomorrow. Happy birthday, Martin.
We should do that thing they used to do on children's TV where they'd send in the cards and they read them out on TV.
Yeah, that'd be good. Send us email. Well, we did say that originally, but it didn't really take off, did it? Send us your pictures.
One team did.
That was it.
Yeah. We didn't really advertise it, to be fair.
Oh, I'm just noticing in the background is Drusilla, one of your favourites.
We need to start adding more to this playlist, I think, as well.
Yes, we will.
Don't forget, all the playlist tonight is going to be music from previous quizzes that haven't been copyright struck by YouTube and or Facebook.
And some of those copyright struck ones, the bands have got absolutely no idea why it's happening because they haven't registered it with anybody.
That being said, I actually bought some stock music a few months ago for our Crime and Punishment round. You know the music that's like ding 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 ding. That got copyright struck.
No. And you bought it?
Yeah. I might have to reread the usage. It might be that it can't be used for commercial. We'll have to see.
Good evening, Kathy Clark. Actually, I'm not speaking to Kathy Clark.
Oh. Hi, Alex. Hi, Crafty Craig.
She was very rude on Friday. Was it Friday?
I think it's Friday.
It was Friday. Very rude to me.
Kneegate on Friday. Cat's Whiskers from Persia joining again. And 2 cats there.
It was Spingate.
1 minute to go. Roy from Kernow, once again. Looking forward to another good evening. We're looking forward to the evening as well, Roy.
Yes.
We hope you enjoy.
10 minutes. Oh, a minute to go.
1 minute to go.
Oh, one thing with the PayPal. It's sort of hard to say this, but it's sort of reached the stage where we're asking you if you have got money coming in. Please do give us £2 per person that you would normally pay for a quiz. It's getting a bit strict now, and it would help. Like I said, we're literally on our last alcohol from what we'd had stored up. That just shows the basic stuff we've got. It would help us immensely. If you can't pay, that's fine. We get that. But if you do have money coming in, just that £2 per person just really, really makes a difference to us. So if you can really help us with that, that would be really appreciated. Thank you.
Yeah, even though we're getting the new quiz soon.
But we're on half numbers, so you can guess what's happening there.
Yeah, we're still way below what we used to do pre-lockdown, so we are getting to that stage. It's getting a little bit worrying. So.
Sam and Layla from Corsham?
Corsham? I don't know.
Corsham. Why did I choose the one that was hard to read?
I don't know. I think it's your thing now. Right. Okay. I'm going to.
You behave yourself, Kathy Clark.
Let's start with the intro then.
Right, and then I start calling people someone. That's something that came out on Friday. I'm not referring you to by name now. I'm calling you someone unless you're a top fan plus one.
So that's like 2 people then.
Fair enough.
All right. Okay. No video of the week this week. We're going to go straight into the intro and have a nice fun quiz straight after. So we'll see you after the intro.
To play, don't you know? We won't go straight to the floor. Smashing the glass and then a stupid argument. Something they said and because he didn't like it. Even though knows you, doesn't care cause he's barely even sober, doesn't know what you're doing, what you're saying, something's brewing in the air, you can feel it tonight, you're not alright, cause when he's broken and bleeding, he speaks without speaking, he says he'll fight to defeat them. Takes it to
Good evening.
And our thanks once again to the lovely Rats for providing their intro music.
Who have a new EP out later this week on Friday, and we'll be playing that on Monday. Looking forward to that. I'm actually trying to badger them for a little message to you all, which would be really nice.
Kelly Jones, we only refer to someone as a joke. We don't mean it by that.
Oh, Kelly, sorry. That was actually... I have to explain this one now, won't I?
It was one of those that had to be there sort of things.
Yeah, it was a joke again with someone with banter on Friday. So the idea was that I was going to refer to everyone as someone, other than if it was unless it was ultra special. But if people are upset by me saying that, then maybe I won't.
Yeah, it was just that someone had a top fan badge plus a 1 next to it. And we were saying that you only get to be called by name if you have a +1, because we don't actually know how you get the +1 badge. We think we know, but we don't know.
Yeah.
So that was it. I'm sorry if it seems like we're being dismissive. We don't. That wasn't our intention.
No. It was. You should know us by now. You take the mick out of me more than anything else, you guys. It's just a little bit banter, that's all.
Kelly Jones says she knows she was here on Friday. Well, there you go then. Okay.
Oh, this is me being ultra sensitive now, isn't it? Okay, what am I doing? Odds or evens?
I don't know. What would you like to do?
We'll get a choice. I'll go for odds.
Okie dokie. Right, so round number 1 is begin with the round. All of your answers to this round begin with the letter
Q.
So all your answers begin with the letter Q for this round.
Only.
There we go. Right, so don't forget, if it's first name, it starts with the Q, but you need the full name to get the full 2 points.
Nobody's making a comment on the thing, you know.
Right, okay, here we go.
Okay.
So
Mary, you can come in. You can actually change pubs for a little while if you want to. Anyway, question 1. What does the Q in FAQ stand for? Someone, Kate. Very good. Oh, thank you, Sarah. It is my drinking day.
Steve couldn't play last week for various reasons. I think they've private messaged that for a reason. But thank you, Steve. Glad to have you back. Oh, Mary's just like, no, I don't want to go anywhere else. Right, fair enough.
Mary won't go anywhere in that pub unless it's in a certain seat either.
Indeed. Number 2. What Q is an altercation between 2 people? That's not an altercation. That's just violence.
You say potato, I say potato.
Happy 19th birthday to Sophie for Wednesday from your sister Sarah.
Oh,
19 again. Moving
happy
on.
birthday, so that's cruel.
Okay.
Question 3. That's terrible. What Q is an informal oral examination, often organised as entertainment? Kathy, you just go to paypal.com and then the people that you're wanting to pay, you just put Mark and Alex quiz at yahoo.com.
Yeah, let's go through there. You send a payment and then you put the email address of us in there. That's Mark and Alex quiz at yahoo.com. Just so you can see that.
It's also pinned comment as well.
Yeah. Again, thank you.
Thank you very much as well. Thank you.
So that was number 3, sorry.
Oh, I like this one.
Number 4. What Q is the old name for Mercury? So what Q is the old name for Mercury? I've misplaced my phone. I have no idea where it is. Oh, it's on the bed. It's fine.
So get it for you.
Thank you. Thank you, Kathy. Mm-hmm.
So essentially I take that off.
Okay. Oh, I keep doing that. Number 5. There you go.
What do you keep doing?
I keep pressing the wrong button. That's for you. You can read it out.
What Q is the term for the Bank of England injecting money into the economy. What QE is the term for the Bank of England injecting money into the economy?
Yeah.
No, we do have actually Q questions in there. Our database, we've got over 200 categories that we assign to the questions. So each question can have more than one category. And so we do have the Qs in there.
We've got a question for everything.
It's the most boring part of what we do is assigning the categories. I sat there just typing away. When I got to 5,000 questions, I realised I'd done 78,000 clicks of my mouse to get there. That was at 5,000.
I would say hi to Stephanie Gooch from Steve. So hi, Stephanie. Yeah, so basically whenever we assign a question, every question we have to sort of say, like, when was Prince Charles born? You then put famous people, 20th century, years, birthdays,
Decades,
royalty,
all that sort of stuff.
So we have to click every single time for every...
We've forgotten something.
What have we forgot? Oh, we've got a slight problem there because it's green.
Yes, that is actually... Oh, it's the red of that that's showing.
We might have to do another one because it doesn't really work like that.
No, the bit that's disappearing at the back is actually green.
We'll find a different one because that doesn't really work. Right, we'll move on while we're waiting. Number 6. What Latin phrase means something for something? So what Latin phrase means something for something? Hello, Elsa. Glad to have you back. Elsa and Adam back in town after a couple of weeks. Well, life got in the way. I know it all too well. Debbie got it already with vision.
Yeah, but you changed your mind on it. So which one are we having? Left or right as you're looking at it?
That one doesn't really exist. It's going to have to be that one.
Okay. So who?
Right.
There's no green in that.
Debbie Logan did have the vision one correct, but this one's not green. So
you've got semi-bagging rights, Debbie. So this one isn't green. Who is that?
It's from comics. Quite an obscure one. If you know that one, shout it out.
Hello to Nanny Betty and Trace who are listening in. And that's from Kelly.
Sorry, Kathy, if you missed the questions. You can always do it later on. We don't want to interrupt the quiz to do the PayPal. Sorry about that.
You'll get the recap, don't forget. Question 7. What Q is an elementary subatomic particle?
My knee.
It's still bad.
It's a little bit stiff. I was worried I wouldn't be able to walk on it because I've also hurt my foot a few weeks ago. So I was worried that I wouldn't be able to walk on it. But luckily I can actually walk on my knee. It's just a little bit stiff. Big, massive purple bruise on it though.
Yeah, it was a case of, can you get me something from the co-op, please? Honestly, it was backwards and forwards I was.
Oh, there we go. Deborah Forrest, Morbius. You got it. Fantastic. Well done indeed. It was Morbius.
Yeah, bragging rights is for the bobblehead, and the false team on the score grid will get you 1 point.
I can't believe people got Morbius so quickly. I didn't think Morbius was that big of a character.
Yeah, you said it was really obscure.
One of my favourite ones, actually.
No, it's not Ben Likes Gravy. Question 8, that's you.
Number 8. What Q is an Alaskan diamond? Charlie said we said bagging rights, not bragging rights. That's all on you. Bagging rights.
Look, I've made a living out of saying things wrong. No, it's not teapot.
It says.
Oh, Team Teapot. Yes, it is. Andrew Gilbert, you get 1 point.
It is our fake team name. I like you did that. No, it's not. Oh, it is.
That's the one you chose.
Yes, it is. Team Teapot. That was
so we've
team
gone
name.
for weeks where I've chose it and they've not got it for ages, and you put it in once and they get it in 2 seconds.
Whatevs.
All I'm saying, it's too easy on you. Question 9. Obviously me. Which modern physics word is Latin for amount?
I'm so annoyed if someone got my team name thing straight away. Jesus. Yes, Charlie, that's all the bonus points dealt with straight away.
Well, you only get 1 bonus point. The other one's bragging rights. No, he isn't. Question 10, quickly on.
Number 10. Number 10, what was the name of the shark hunter played by Robert Shaw in the film Jaws? Michelle, it's not Scary Mags. No, it is Team Teapot. And it was guessed very quickly by Andrew Gilbert. Well done, Andrew.
Scary Mags are a real team and they are real scary.
Yes. Don't want to go messing with scary mags. So again, what was the name of the shark hunter played by Robert Shaw in the film Jaws? That was number 10. All right then, it is now on to your marathon question.
I should duck when that's good. So I've chosen another missing letter one. If you go to the next screen. And again. So what is the single 4-letter word that can be added to each of these to make 4 new different words? So it's the same word in each of them. What is that word? It's worth 2 points at the end of the quiz.
Oh, I got that one.
You've got it, have you?
Yeah. Last couple of weeks, Mark's been giving me these and I just completely forget them. I can't do them. Yolanda says she's struggling with this round.
Really?
Apologies, Yolanda.
I didn't think I'd done it too hard, actually, on that. Maybe I have.
It's hard to tell sometimes, isn't it?
Yeah.
Something easy for you might be something very hard for somebody else.
Mm.
That's the double-edged sword of making quizzes. You think to yourself, oh, that's obvious, everyone knows that, and then you find out that, no, nobody else knows that.
Yes, in the past few weeks, people have been making jokes about some of the questions that sort of give it away. Please leave your jokes till when we get to the answers. Particularly on some of them, what we've got in there tonight.
Yeah, so make sure you don't give these anywhere. Don't be, if we've got a film round, don't be quoting the film, things like that, until we get to the answers, just so... I know sometimes the questions are easy and you think that it's worth just having a bit of a joke, but some people might really like to have a bit of a struggle with it, might like the challenge, so just don't give it away.
So here we go on the recap. And we're carrying on with, which, again, this is another song that was absolutely loved on Friday, Dream of Me by The Winters. I forget who people said it was sounding like.
R.E.M., I think.
R.E.M., yes it was. Well, quite a few of you have got the marathon question already.
Ooh, Fran's got a bruise on her chest and leg. Hope you're okay, Fran. Oh, Andrew says that's a bit easy, that one.
That's it, isn't it?
Yeah.
We think it can be hard, and the easy ones we think we put up there, you struggle with, so... Oh, well done, Yolanda, then, if you've got the... Oh, everyone's now jumping in.
We're going to need a bigger quiz, very nice.
Jonathan Skinner, please do not make jokes.
I mean, we'll give the answer away that it's Jaws anyway, so it doesn't matter. The question was what was the film, and that would be something else.
Okay.
You're skirting the line, Jonathan Skinner. You're skirting a line.
Yes, we've asked you not to mention these things. As all will become apparent a bit later on.
Hmm.
We have one question tonight that we've held over from Friday's quiz that we didn't do on Friday. We just thought it was too good and we held it over for this quiz.
Mm.
Well done, Susanna. And apparently the birthday boy has got the marathon. This is good, isn't it?
You were doing alright, that one.
I know it's hard sometimes to believe, but you
Again, thank you for the donations, guys. We do really appreciate it.
As I said, we literally have just 2 tables of 6 left available, and we're doing half price as it's our starting week as well on that, on your entry money, because we're trying to get it sorted. We're looking at extent, because it's basically we virtually sold all of those tables bar one within something like 6 hours of us putting it up on Facebook. So we're trying to take over the whole pub later. So we're working with that with the management there. Well done, Sarah.
Very good, Bertie. It was quite quality, quietly quizzing fun.
Fun doesn't begin with Q. Just saying. I'm sure there must be a word for fun that begins with Q. You missed out. Okay, James, we're just going to send you a message back on how to do it. So we just had a message through. I'll respond to you shortly, James, on that one. So we're now down to one table.
I like that. Fun doesn't start with the Q, so Chris has given us the delightful suggestion of Kwon.
I think that might mean something else.
No. I think it's just fun with the Q. All right.
The gangsters have got it.
Give it an extra 30 seconds, and then we'll get on with the answers.
I'll let you do the answers, and I'll do the reply.
Yes. Okie dokie.
Yeah.
Joe, you still are a top fan +1. I think to get the top fan +1 badge, Joe has decided, I think she figured it out, that you have to share the live stream as it's on. So if you share the video that you're watching now onto your Facebook as it's live, you might get the top fan +1 badge. That's the theory, but do it anyway.
Jax is saying that she's had this song as her earworm, New York Paranoia. The boys are talking about new stuff coming through, and I'm planning something special when that happens as well.
Right, I think you should go.
And with Bertie's comment, I'm going to go.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Right.
You are the weakest link.
Goodbye. All right, guys. Let's get on with the answers. Pop you off there. Again, with that Mark being here as well, thank you so much for your donations, guys. As you said, £2 is, really does help us. Even if it's £2 what you'd normally pay for your regular quiz entry to our normal quizzes, it really does help. Anything more than that's just icing on the cake for us, because times are a little bit tough now. So that's just the way we're doing it. Right, let's get on with those answers. They all start with Q. Don't forget, if it's there's 2 parts to the answer, then you need to have both parts to get the full 2 points. Okie dokie. You just found that half of your team watching an old quiz, Ben. Oh dear. Oh God, that's really awkward. Oh. Okay, let's go with the answers then. 2 points for all these. Roy has shared it live. Let's see if he gets a +1. Let's see if our theories have been proven correct. So what does the Q stand for in FAQ? It is, of course, questions. Not question. Questions. Number 2. What Q is an altercation between 2 people? It is a quarrel. A quarrel. QWERTY qualms. Number 3. What Q is an informal oral examination often organised as entertainment? It is, of course, a quiz. Quiz for number 3. What are you doing now? This Q stuff's getting a bit weird, guys, now. I don't really... Number 4. The old name for Mercury. Notice it wasn't capitalised. It wasn't the planet we were looking for. It was Quicksilver. Was the old name for Mercury, the element Mercury for number 4. Number 5, the QE, which is a term for the Bank of England injecting money into the economy, is quantitative easing. Quantitative easing for number 5. Well done if you got that. So 1 point for quantitative, 1 point for easing. Number 6, what Latin phrase means something for something? It is quid pro quo. I knew I'd say it wrong. Quid pro quo for number 6. Set my phone like it's making vibrations. Number 7. What Q is an elementary subatomic particle, also the name of the bartender in Deep Space Nine Star Trek? It is quark. It's also a name for some cheese, I think, isn't it? Quantitative, but Ben, yes. That was it. Number 8. What Q is an Alaskan diamond? It is a quartz. Quartz for number 8. Well done if you got that one. Number 9. Which modern physics word is Latin for amount? That would be quantum. Quantum for number 9. And then finally, number 10. The name of the shark hunter played by Robert Shaw in Jaws was Quint. Quint for number 10. Yeah, I realise saying I'll set my phone because it's vibrating is a bit of a weird thing. I'm doing it just to muffle the noise, if more than anything. Yeah. Trust you to make the dirty part of it. All right, we're going to move on to your second round. I can hear Mark just about coming in as well. Round number 2. Oops. Careful now.
We actually have one table. One of those emails that came through was a confirmation from previous where they'd paid. So that's fine.
Okay.
And then we do say, though, when we're booking for the actual quizzes themselves, we have a separate to the normal quiz, we have a separate billing process. Even though it goes to the same account, we ask you to quote reference figures, numbers on it. So please just do that specifically for that.
Once you email about booking, we'll give you the booking reference. So don't worry.
And then if you want to do a donation, do that separately rather than the other one, because otherwise it really confuses me. Mm-hmm. Anyway,
Benjamin is saying, so instead of number 3, what Q is an informal examination organised entertainment? Could you have Q&A? Because quizzes aren't always oral.
You don't have Q&As as entertainment, though.
Do you not?
No.
Well, Mark has spoken. Unfortunately, Q&A is not correct, Ben.
No, it's not. It's not Q&A isn't an entertainment, and it's like the question where we had of when someone was born between this date and this date. They were born a lot longer, but they were that person there, so it can be oral. So no.
Right.
Moving quickly on. Am I doing odds or evens on this one? You make a decision.
I will do evens. Oh, you got quantum as an answer, but for the wrong question. Damn. All right, so it's all about family this round. It's all about families, famous or otherwise.
Oh, well done, Anna. Full marks.
Can we have a quibble about quarrel? I don't know if you're just messing around, Julia.
A quibble about quarrel. Oh, dear.
Oh, Jo's not on her own this week. She's got Tess and Helen with her. Well done. Good stuff. Okay. Off you go.
See. I'm just reading the comments coming in now. It's a bit bonkers. All right, question 1. Goldie Hawn is the mother of which famous actress?
Ooh. Nicola, you know better. Quintuplets.
Ooh, well done, the pickled eggs.
Ah, you also got one for the team there as well, 19. Good stuff. Yeah, we had a few internal comments on the score sheet. Someone was wondering how someone could get odd numbers for a certain round. That happens if you just get the answer half right, more than anything.
Usually if it's first name and surname. You get point for first name, point for surname.
Someone did question, they thought someone was cheating, but yeah, you can get half points. You can even get...
Plus you can get 1 point if you got the team name right as well.
You can even get quarter points depending on how big the answer actually is as well.
Yeah. Moving on, number 2.
Number 2, which of the Bronte sisters wrote Wuthering Heights?
It was Kate.
Was it Charlotte, Anne, or Emily?
It was Kate.
No, don't confuse them. So which of the Bronte sisters wrote Wuthering Heights? Was it Charlotte, Anne, or Emily? I haven't done a family round at any of my quizzes for at least 3 years.
See, that's why you get the good stuff with me.
Remains to be seen.
Question number 3. What was the name of Denise's husband in the royal family? I only need his first name. Well, there's much merriment going on in the live stream. What are you doing? I can't see things. It seems that people are just sending us money for the quiz rather than going through the booking system. We're going to have to come back to you on that because I will send you a message immediately after the quiz.
Yeah.
On that side of things.
Please don't send any money until we have given you a confirmation of your booking.
We give you a booking reference. That way we can't... The reason we're doing that is so we can't oversubscribe, because otherwise people could just send us money and we haven't got enough tables to cover it. So we're doing it literally on a booking reference. So we allocate a table so we know it's definitely there for you then to pay for it. Yeah. So do bear with me. Let me see what I can sort out on that side of things.
Yeah, so please don't send money for booking a real live quiz until we've given you a booking reference to then send us the money. Otherwise, we will get overbooked and we can't.
We can only fit because safety is our utmost in this quiz. The amount of stuff that me and Alex are actually doing behind the scenes to make it so secure, so safe, that we have to do it this way.
Yeah, it's a complicated way of doing it, but it's the way things are now.
Just bear with us, please, for this.
Yeah. Number 4, here we go. Number 4, both born in 2013, but which of the Queen's grandchildren is older, Mia Phillips or Prince George? Ooh. Yes, Charlie, it is #TablePaygate. Yeah, but please don't send any anybody about booking quizzes. Make sure you contact us first, and then we'll tell you when to send the money.
The details are against the individual event on how to do it, which is again on our Quiz Actually page.
Anyway, enough we said about that. Keep with the quiz.
Number 5. I like this one. Poor Margaret, played by Annette Crosby, was the long-suffering wife of whom? I do like that question. Is it getting windy out there? The doors are rattling.
Yeah, it is. It's quite windy outside. You can hear it.
Getting some lovely comments as well with the with people who are paying us that £2 per person. It's great. Thank you so much.
Yeah, we do always read your comments that people do attach notes to your your donations. We do read them. We do really enjoy it as well. Joe,
this is a good one. Number 6.
Joe said she sent the donation through. Thank you so much, Joe. Speaking of safety, have you dealt with your savage door? It wasn't a savage door. It's just me being an idiot. I nearly walked into the door, and I literally, as I got outside, I went, "Whoa!" Nearly walked into the door. That'd have been stupid. And then I shut the door on my own leg. So that's what happened. It's not a savage door. I'm just an idiot.
Now, can you imagine living with, 3-4 months now, and that is all you have to deal with? That one person.
Martin says we might mean great grandchildren for the Queen one. I think we do.
It is great grandchildren. You are correct.
At least someone's awake. Thank you very much, Martin.
I shall change that in the database.
Indeed. Number 6. What relation to you is your aunt's daughter's brother? So what relation to you is your aunt's daughter's brother? Yes, Mary, it was very silly. Actually, after the quiz had finished, I wanted to try and listen to how it sounded, and I found it. I watched the YouTube back, and you could just hear me outside go, ah, because I walked into the door.
Yes, they were laughing. Usually it's the enemy.
Indeed. Yeah, I also had to put a bag of peas on my knee for the duration of the quiz. If you weren't here on Friday, you missed something.
Ben, from now onwards, you're going to be referred to as somewhat.
Moving on. Number 7.
Number 7. Which UK radio and TV presenter is mother to Woody and Nellie May? It's getting silly now, but I'm enjoying it.
Off with this.
On all the comments that are coming up now.
I'm getting a bad throat now as well. We always get Monday and Friday. We're fine all day. Then Mark at about 5 o'clock ago. I'm getting quiz throat because he just starts coughing.
I think it's because we get nervous about
Possibly,
it.
Could be.
We're getting ready and we're.
It's not a trick question, Sarah.
Sarah, you don't know that for sure.
That was a bit ominous.
I mean, it's just me being stupid, but there you go.
Yeah. Number 8.
Moving on. I do like this one as well.
Number 8. What is the name of Patty and Selma Bouvier's younger sister?
We'll take first name.
Just the surname. Just the first name. Jesus.
You're on one tonight, aren't you?
Just the first name.
You're just making mistake after mistake.
I am. What is the name of Patty and Selma Bouvier's younger sister?
Shh, Sarah. Shh. Give it away. You're getting tips on how to shut doors now, Alex.
Legs should be removed from doorways if we're closing the door. Yeah. You think I'd know that? I'm almost 30.
Question number 9.
Number 9.
What is the first name of the Beckham's daughter born in July 2011? And for any pedants out there, I am meaning David and Victoria's daughter.
Indeed. Tracy, are you still be doing the quiz online on a Monday, even when you're back at the station on a Wednesday? Yes.
Yes, we are.
So we get all of our regular quizzes back. We'll still continue the Monday and Friday quizzes as best we can. If we do start getting our other venues back, fingers crossed. But
the day may change or something like that.
Well,
if we go back to the railway on a Monday, obviously we've got to change the date. But at the moment, they're still sorting out on how they want to run things at the moment.
Yeah, and we really enjoy doing these online quizzes, so we will endeavour to try and make it at least once a week if we can.
One way or another.
One way or another, we will try and figure it out for you. And finally, question number 10. Who was the wife of William Shakespeare? So who was the wife of William Shakespeare? You need their full name for the full 2 points. And don't just say Mrs. Shakespeare, because that will get you nothing. In fact, that will get you minus points.
I've just noticed that Chris Tricky has put, use the cat flap next time, Alex. That's his usual mode of entrance into the house because he's that small. Just saying. Though he struggles at the moment because he's put weight on like me during lockdown.
Oh, it's bringing up the weight thing. Bloody
well, we
leave.
are.
Bloody leave. No one cares.
We are.
Telling people we're fat for. Good grief. Stop it. Right.
I'm back to the puzzle, but I think most of you already got it.
Indeed.
And we didn't duck again. Let's put it up.
So again, what 4-letter word completes those other words? Yes, Kelly.
You want to hear what he's like with me when we're off air?
I like that fat gate and no one cares gate. No one cares. Everyone's gained weight during lockdown. Apart from a couple of people, I actually saw someone I know the other day and they've actually lost a lot of weight since lockdown.
How?
I know, that's really annoying.
That's basically putting fingers up at you.
Yeah, that's salt in the wound. Everyone's like, oh, I haven't got my haircut's been bad because I haven't gone out and I'm really fat. And then she swans along and she said, oh, I lost about 30 pounds. What?
It's true.
Yeah. Right. Let's get on with it.
Someone has written Fatgate.
Yeah. It's a fat gate. We need that installed in our house because we can't get through the regular gate. Right.
I like that one. He's quick sometimes.
Sometimes. Right, let's go on with the recap to round number 2, family.
Who have we got on this time? Oh, it's the end of New York Paranoid. I think we should start that again because people like it.
You would make it hard for me, wouldn't you? Can't figure it. There we go. All right, there we go. Back with those boys, Tom Lumley and the Brave Liaison.
Yeah, Tom tends to tap into the quiz every now and again. So if you're about Tom, please do give us a shout.
Chris Tricky, I've lost £10. It might be in your pants
wallet.
Pocket. Yeah,
in your wallet.
Pants pocket in the washer.
Dead joke is better than a dad joke.
Yeah, hashtag NFNG. Yeah! We were watching a programme the other night and there was a really oblivious, very upper class couple and one of the women actually did reply to him going, yeah! It's quite funny.
Well, there's banter at other people now within the...
Lick down has been more fun in the Bertie household. Bertie!
Woof.
I'm going to get a piece of newspaper and smack you on the nose with it. Yeah, Alex Logan, you're right. Ew.
Right, this is where I get told off by the German folk for doing this wrong. But I shall do my best. Apparently the trick with Weissbier...
So drink it from the bottle and stop leaving these massive glasses in the dishwasher.
Oh yeah, I don't understand how people can actually drink it from... Well, apart from actually having too much head on there now, because I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, these people who drink it from the bottle just don't get the whole point of it. I've got too much head on it now, it's not going to work. Hannah's is going to give me real bad points now. But apparently, you let it get to almost at the end of the bottle, and you give the bottle a swirl to release the tasty yeast at the bottom, and then pour it in, which makes it cloudy and good.
Oh.
Laura, tell him off. He's saying that's boring, but it's true, isn't it?
I worked in bars for almost a decade, and I'm still bored by that.
But it's true. I was stood up. What do you mean, vertical pour?
Mary says she drinks from the bottle. Yeah, but you drink Desperados, so...
Well, Mary just drinks anything alcoholic, to be honest. and then starts throwing pieces of paper at people by the end of round 3. Oh dear. We're going to have Gate eventually.
Ben says, amateurs, I drink Smirnoff from the bottle. Ben, I don't think you're old enough.
You're too old to drink Smirnoff, haven't you? You've got to be under 18 to drink that from the bottle. No?
So I say I don't think he's old enough.
Oh, I see. Whoosh. Sorry.
Hashtag Winegate. It's like because we're whining too much, Alex.
And for those of you who do like Tom Umley and the Brave Liaison, they have announced gigs for 2021. If you want to check them out. So you whiz that round, and it makes it all nice and cloudy.
Please don't spill that on my keyboard.
Okay, I'll have to do it in 2 parts. This isn't going well. There's some random stuff coming up now in the feed.
Bottle gate in a minute from Mary. I think she might bottle us next time she sees us.
She's going to bottle it, isn't she? Shall we go with the answers? Before we get too mad.
We'll give it an extra minute or so.
Okay.
We're running a bit ahead. Excuse me.
We tried thanking people directly and it didn't work, so I'm not going to do that, but you know who you are and thank you very much. That's all I'll say. Paul Marriott, who said, do I want a flake in that? Paul Marriott, when we're back at the station on the first quiz, do you want to start off with -50? Just saying.
I drink ice cold Guinness from an extra large wine glass. Sue, that is the classiest thing I've ever heard. I love it. I love it.
That does sound good, actually.
David
Paul, Mrs. Bolter is not going to be impressed.
Derek says, if David Beckham had played for Millwall, his daughter might have been Peckham Beckham. Ooh. That's a dad joke straight from Spain.
Yeah, even I wouldn't come out with that one.
Indeed. Oh, also, I want to wish a happy birthday to Fran from Gentleman's Relish. Your birthday's on Thursday. I hope you have a lovely day.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Fran. Mrs. Bodie's in the New Forest.
Jax, who's just Jacqueline Mitrovic.
I was going to say, when Mrs. Bodie was born, it really was a New Forest.
That was worse than what I say about her. I get away with it.
I know. No, I've said it before. She loves it.
If she's not here tonight, I can make things up for when I actually see her in person. Then you're in trouble. Jacqueline Mitrovic. I always get your surname wrong. Basically because I call her Jax. Is my gigging partner, and the Lilacs that are playing now, we saw them when we first saw the Sherlocks.
Oh dear. See Paul laugh because he knows what it's like. Kathy says, don't wipe the glass with a tea towel, it makes a beer go flat. Alright. I've also heard as well that the dirtier the glass, the more bubbles you get in champagne. So a perfectly clean glass would make terrible champagne.
No, make good champagne. Because you actually drink the bubbles rather than lose them.
Whatevs. Right, we're going to move on now to your next round after you do the answers.
And that's my excuse when I start burping.
Sure. If you're like me, you can't get hold of the burp button quick enough and you just embarrass yourself on the stream.
That was funny that week because it wasn't once, it was twice, 3 times.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go with those answers.
Okay. Here we go.
How are we doing the answers on this one? Shall I do this one?
Yeah, well, you missed out the answers for the first one, so you can go for it.
Okay.
Let's get the old Spotify up there.
There we go.
There we go.
Okay, number 1, Goldie Hawn is the mother of Kate Hudson. Of the Bronte sisters, which of them wrote Wuthering Heights? It wasn't Kate Bush. It was Emily. And Bagpuss loved her. What? Denise's Sharon Denise's husband in the royal family was Dave. And which one of them was born first?
It was great-grandchildren, by the way.
Oh, great-grandchildren. It was Mia.
She was born in January. Prince George was born in April.
He's reading that off my sheet.
I knew that from the back of my mind.
Poor Margaret, played by the wonderful Annette Crosby. She was such a stooge for the amazing Victor Meldrew. You could have said you didn't believe that.
I'm not playing your silly games.
Your aunt's daughter's brother is your cousin.
What do you have for your tea, Dave?
What did you make him, Sharon? Woody and Nellie Mae, the mother, is the absolutely stunningly brilliant, because I absolutely love to bits, is Zoe Ball. Number 8, Patty and Selma Bouvier's younger sister. We only needed first name, and it is Marge Simpson.
Dairy Lee on toast.
Ugh.
What? Dairy Lee's amazing. You've not lived until you've had a Dairy Lee sandwich. On the cusp of desperation, when you haven't got any money, and a bit of Dairy Lee on bread will set you right.
We're getting there. Mustard, chicken and rice. Very good. Beckham's daughter, born in July 2011, was Harper. Was she playing music at the time then? I don't know.
You keep harping on about it.
No. The wife of William Shakespeare, point for first name, point for surname. It is Anne Hathaway. No, Mia was born the same year, before him.
All right. Yeah, Prince George was born in 2013. It's actually in July.
Yeah, he's just had a birthday because it's been in the press. That's why I put the question in.
It's in July, not in April.
Have I got in April on
Put
that?
it in April on there. Paul Murray, 18 again. Was that just a wish? 18 again.
Okay. So we move on to the next round, which is films of the 2010s. So we just need the name of the film. 2 points each. If it's part of a franchise and you give us the franchise name, we'll give you 1 point for it. The Reading Retros, full marks. Well done. 16 for the Kitchings. The Scaries got 18. Patty and Salmonella. That's funny. Pickled Egg 16. Ben Likes Gravy 16. Oh, so it seems a reasonable round. Okay, so we're going to put the pictures up. I'm going to give you scenes from various films. No, it's posters from various films.
Posters and pictures.
Posters and pictures from various films. We just need the name of the film, please. So here comes your first one. What film is that? Oh. Well, there's a comeuppance. Debbie Logan, we've just spotted the same thing. We have an error on our question. It is actually Prince George that is older. Change your scores accordingly, please, folks. We trust you to do that.
Yeah, sorry about that, guys.
We have an error. So, Sarah Williams, based on what I've just said, you might not have a full house.
Sorry that we didn't do our due diligence there, guys. We
Yes.
do try, but sometimes we miss these things out. They get a little bit lost.
Well, we have been a bit rushed today, and normally we literally check everything, but...
Yeah. You get to about 19,000 questions. You can't check them all as you go.
2 more points for Derek.
So let me tell you, what film is that one?
Apparently, Debbie knows the Royals. Is that personally?
Oh, yeah. Kid met the old prince, didn't
Oh,
he?
of course, yes, yes. Forgot about that. The Gangsters with 18.
1 sec.
Amy's been upgrading.
Hashtag Royal Birthgate. Oh, sorry, guys. All right, moving on. Number 3.
What's number 3? I think this is the trickiest one of the lot. Well, it was for me. I know you're a very filmy guy, so all of these are really easy for you, aren't they? Excuse me. Bit of gas.
Burpgate.
It was Burpgate. I hope you didn't hear that.
Oh, they hear everything. They heard me break my leg outside, so I'm sure they heard you burp.
George is still a prince. That was Harry. He's not a prince. No, Harry's still a prince. He's just not a H or H.
Yeah, Duke of Cambridge is still part of the...
No.
They never
Anyway, we need to stop saying because of.
What?
Later questions.
All right, moving on. Number 4. Which one's number 4?
I saw that film for the first time a couple of weeks ago.
Did you really?
Mm.
1 second.
I'm not sure I actually watched it all the way through. Sorry.
Yeah, you have a habit of not seeing films all the way through. We decide to watch a film and then halfway through
You're on mute, aren't we? No, I'm
No,
not.
Mark has to go to sleep and then we forget to watch a film and 6 months later we go, I'm sure we've seen this. No, Mark, you've only seen half
There's
of
at
it.
least 4 films that I've only seen half of recently. Because normally after the quiz, once we packed everything away, we just chill off by watching a film. He's been getting me into the Oceans series, which have we got one more to go on that? We've watched them all now.
Mm-hmm. Moving on, number 5.
I really enjoyed the Ocean series.
Thought you would.
Especially when someone pretends to be the actor who's actually playing the character. That was quite fun.
Don't spoil it.
I've not said who.
Don't spoil a 12-year-old film.
Sorry, Sarah Williams. Number 6 is this one. What film's that? Incidentally, you may have noticed we're not doing the elimination round this week, and that's because we've got something planned for Friday, so there isn't an elimination round this week.
But do make sure on your score sheet you do keep saying what round you'd like to see, because we do take note of those. And next Monday we will do an elimination out of the popular ones from there as well.
Yeah.
With all these things going on, it's like someone's opened the hashtag floodgate. Very good. Golf clap for that, I like that.
Charlie Grant, you've got too much time on your hands.
So does everybody. I watch the film every day during lockdown. 131 consecutive days. Good grief.
Next.
Number 7. Ow.
What are you banging your knee against now?
I dropped my phone on my foot. But it's okay, it landed on my bad foot, so...
Ah, dear.
We're doing well. We are doing well.
That's actually quite funny. What film was that? Aren't you bored of it yet?
It's like that joke, isn't it? It's like, yeah. It's like that joke, it's like one man gets killed every year from... Oh, sorry, like one man gets deadly injured from cows every year. It's like, that's one really unlucky man. It's like statistics on death. It's like one man gets killed by, struck by lightning. It's like, that's a really unlucky man. Right, moving on. Number 8. What film is that one? Chris Tricky says he's watched Groundhog Day. That'd be good. Moving on to question number 9. Which one's that one? creepy film, this. I liked it very much, but...
I've not seen it. I know of it, but I don't know.
Darren Aronofsky, I think.
I was going to watch Jojo Rabbit because everyone was saying it was on Prime, but they want to charge you for it, so it defeats the object of being on Prime, innit? You've still got to pay for the damn film. But that's one.
And number 10. What film is that one? I'm part of the cast.
I was going to say, better still, going from the one with the eyebrows at the top and then left to right, go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Against those numbers, name people who are playing the quiz, who that could be. Just for fun.
Waiting for Jojo Rabbit in 1917 on Sky. I haven't seen either of those yet.
I'll tell you what, if you've been waiting since 1917, you've been waiting a long time, mate.
Okay.
Ah, that hurt. I've got a stitch. I'm going to go off screen a minute. That actually hurt.
So your marathon question again, and the full letter word that goes there, if you haven't got it already. 1917 was only an hour and a half ago. Very good. I like the fact that Charlie even worked it out, it was 98 minutes ago.
That's pedantic on the Jono on the Jono level, isn't it? Sorry, Jono, I know you're watching.
Yeah, Jono is the resident pedant at the station pub. If there's any question that's slightly ambiguous, he will let us know, which we do appreciate. We might not look like we do, but we do.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll let you choose the music.
That's the ambulance coming for your rib.
No, that the ambulance that you can hear is because of the cycle lane that they put in front of the house. And now we only have, on a major A road, we only have one lane of traffic each way. So the actual ambulance has to use its sirens every single time it comes out of the ambulance station just up the road. That's me being political, I
I
suppose.
was going to say, look a bit higher. Get off your soapbox.
Oh, it's annoying.
Right, there you go. That's the recap. And we'll sure put the music back on.
Which song are you going to choose? What do you like on there?
Yeah. Put a bit of... if I can play that. If you want to play... Yeah, Backspace. Letting Go.
I was actually chatting to the band on Twitter earlier on, mentioning how actually people are actually loving this track and people keep commenting on it.
I love it as well. I keep trying to have it timed for the end of the stream because I think it's just a nice way of ending the stream.
Yeah, it is actually.
It's one of those songs that's sort of nice for an end. Now we know where you live.
Nicola, Jono actually admits that he's the pedant and he does it deliberately to wind me up.
If anyone's watching on YouTube, we can't see the comments. Nicola Lowe, top fan, said, Jono's not a pedant, he's just more intelligent than Mark.
Jono just happens to be on her team.
And Jono just said, I disown this comment. Very good. Modest as well.
Now it's getting really random. Ken, have I told you about the temporary traffic lights?
Tell them about the temporary traffic lights. Temporary traffic lights. Sarah says she can't do films, she can't sit still that long. I know a lot of people like that. A lot of people don't have time for films, their attention span only works for a little bit.
I usually get up and stand up and spin. Yeah, if I can't manage it, I just get up and spin.
You said it. And Amina says it was a little bit too easy. Okie dokie.
Does everyone else think it was a bit too easy? Just so we can get a kind of balance on what people are thinking. We do take your feedback really seriously. On our quiz sheets, when we do them in the pubs, we actually have little tick boxes, whether you think it's too hard, too easy, just right, or whether you make general comments. John tends to give me lots of comments. Got nothing to do with the rounds, but they're just general comments. We're getting yep and nope.
Alex said yep-ish.
We're getting yes and no, yes and no. Julie only knew one. Yes, Mia Phillips is the daughter.
Yeah, Alison, we were wrong. We actually had it incorrect on our sheet. Prince George is actually older than Mia Phillips, as he was born a year before. We had it wrong on our
But it's called
sheet.
Phillips for some reason. I'm pretty sure. We'll double check that. I'm pretty sure she's called Phillips, not Tyndall.
Ah, she's called Mia Grace Tyndall. So we were wrong on 2 accounts there.
Oh well.
We didn't do very well on that question. We do apologise. 1,000 pardons. We're very sorry.
I love Susanna's comment. We think it was easy, but you haven't told us the answers yet. We may have. No, I can't even say that yet.
I like that. Bertie says, is she Phillips Queenie? We're not going to be happy about that. Very good. All right. Seeing as everyone says it was a bit easy.
Thank you very much, the fire-breathing rubber ducks.
Rubber-doo.
Yeah, I was reading it French for some reason.
Rubber-doo.
Yeah, you see, that's the thing. Alex is an absolute film buff, and he gets them like that. Whereas I've got no idea on that one, and I've got no idea on that one. So that's how we tend to balance the film rounds out.
All right.
I'll let you do the answers to this one. I'll do the answers to the final round.
Okie dokie. It's Mia Grace Tyndall. Thank you, Maria.
Yes, I'm going to change that question. I might delete it completely out of the database now, because I'm just going to remember this every time I...
So catastrophically wrong, it might be worth just killing it. Right, from the 2010s answers. Here we go. So number 1, that was Mad Max Fury Road. I'll give you 1 point for Mad Max. I'll give you the other point for Fury Road. So once you get the full answer, it's only 1 point. So 1 point for Mad Max, or Max Max as I've got it on the screen like a goddamn idiot. Mad Max Fury Road, or Max Max as it is in Japan. Number 2. I don't know, could be better. You don't get to 500 million friends that making you enemies is the tagline to the social network. Or the social set work, as I probably would have put if I hadn't looked.
Or the Quiz Actually team.
Number 3, that was Jordan Peele's directorial debut film-wise. It was Get Out. Get Out for number 3.
See? He's a film buff.
Number 4, as Sarah said, it was a good decade for Leo. First of the films, it was The Wolf of Wall Street. Wolf of Wall Street for number 4. Benjamin, I've not been okay since lockdown. Number 5.
He's living with me, what do you expect?
Number 5, that is La La Land.
I've watched 3/4 of that film, because I don't remember the ending, so I obviously didn't finish it.
Number 6.
Did we catch you out on this one?
That was not Matt Damon, that was Matthew McConaughey in Interstellar. Interstellar for number 6.
Did we catch you out? If that was deliberately trying to catch you out, did we catch you out?
We shall see. Number 7, again, the Leo. That one was the one he won the Oscar for. It was The Revenant.
I've heard that. I've not watched it, but I've heard the film has been subtitled by the critics as pain porn. Would you agree?
Sure. Number 8.
Okay. Is that him again in the background? Or is that someone else?
Yeah, that's him in the background.
Have I got it wrong?
No, John said number 5 should be corrected to Spotlight, surely. Very good. Number 6, that one was Django Unchained for number 8. Django Unchained for number 8. In case you don't get the reference, that was when Warren Beatty accidentally pronounced La La Land as the winner when it should have been Spotlight.
Oh, I see.
Yes. Very good.
No, I didn't get the reference.
No. Number 9, that was Darren Aronofsky's Black Swan. Black Swan for number 9. And finally, number 10, that was Inside Out. You're turning me inside out.
The fact you know all the directors and everything, it's just geeky.
Moonlight. Yeah, it wasn't Spotlight, it was Moonlight. Oh, dear. You're being told. The pedant has been told.
The pedant has been pedanted.
Indeed. On the other side now. Right.
Well, let's have a quick look at your scores then. Oh, dear, it's Lightgate.
Lightgate, yep. I like it. Moonlight balls, says Jono.
Number 2 was The Social Network.
It was basically a Leo round. Mark did pick these questions to use. And just, funnily enough, you had Leonardo DiCaprio in 3 of them. John says, wow, a whole 3 points.
The thing is, I wouldn't have known that Leo was in them all. Obviously, Wall Street.
You just like the pictures.
Yeah, sort of. I just went through and chose the pictures.
Judy says, oh dear, we found our weak spot. 8 out of 20 are. So I think for a fair few of you, it was a fairly...
Kathy's had a total train wreck. Was that surely that Polar Express or something like that? No. Scary's a 16.
Has there been a film called The Pedant? Sounds like something that should have existed.
Yes, it does actually.
Yeah. They've got the accountant.
Oh, Elsa, her first ever 20 out of 20. Well done.
Nice. Jack's got 7. Fran got 20. Well done, Fran.
There's a real mixture of scores out there.
Very high and very low. It does seem to be.
Joe Sangster with 19 for the Gangsters. 10 points for Anna. Fran got 20. Well done, Fran. And Jack's only got 7, unfortunately.
20 for BB for Chris. And Tim Catlin got 6. 16, sorry, not 6. Sorry.
And Sarah Williams is whooping.
As you should, Sarah Williams, as you should. Okay.
Benjamin Pritchard says 20 for us imaginary friends, but I think that's an imaginary score. Yeah, that's a good point.
Yes.
Amina has basically said, can we have the same but with 80s films next time? That is going to be on next week's Elimination.
Yeah, we'll have 80s films on there.
Yeah.
Steve, interesting. The teams were 20 in round 2 before you changed the answer to 20. They might not have changed their scores yet, Steve. Just because some people are watching on their phones, so it'd be a bit of a ball ache for them to actually leave the app, go onto the score
Language Timothy,
and then go back onto the video itself. So it might just be people are waiting till the end to change their scores, which is perfectly acceptable. Unless you end up like the other team that had it last week, who had 16,000 points for round 4. I don't know what they did, but
that was rather weird.
Yeah, it's kind of a James Bond-esque looking poster, Bertie, for the Get Out. It's sort of silhouetted, minimal colours. It's very James Bond.
Right, on to the final round.
Okay, what are we doing? Odds or evens?
Paul said 80s music was bad enough. Well, Paul, 80s music was bad enough. There was one question in the 80s music round that we loved, and we thought it was too good that we wanted to give it the biggest exposure possible, so it is in this round.
Indeed. Kathy, the PayPal address
is pinned, but it is...
It is pinned. I will reply to you just so you can do it there.
And you just go to paypal.com.
Yeah. Again, if you're having trouble during the quiz, we're perfectly fine. You can do it afterwards. We're not... It's fine. You know, there's no deadline for it, as always. Your donations are donations. We're never going to give you an ultimatum for them.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, it's the kindness of your hearts that you're doing it. So...
Yeah, we're just saying that it is a service we're doing now and we're really needing it.
So we're going to do odds or evens?
I'm going to do odds.
You are very odd.
I'm... See? This is what I have to put up with.
Off we go.
Question 1.
Number 1.
Oh, I like this one. Which sea does the Nile flow into?
Mark is definitely odds. That's correct. That is correct.
Someone's just lost 40 points. I'm going into that score grid afterwards. Apparently, Kathy Clark's having trouble dominating.
I think she means donating.
I think she means donating, but dominating sounds far more fun.
Yeah. Mark, I'll have a quick chat with you after the quiz.
Yeah.
About donating. Thank you.
Number 2.
Number 2. Which Jack Nicholson film was based in a mental hospital? So number 2. Which Jack Nicholson film was based in a mental hospital?
Probably here, actually.
Benjamin said, it's true, Pale and Pasty. If you did get 20 points, no payment for you two. I don't know if you guys were here on Friday, but we did actually have that as our our different name. So I'm going to leave it up for the rest of it. I don't know, Joe. Spit it out. Get it out. Anyway, moving on.
Question number 3. Which Conservative MP became Leader of the House in July 2019?
I saw Bert had a comment, and I think he's removed it. I think he might have misspelled something. Again, you need the full name for the full 2 points, number 3.
Indeed.
Another fine mess.
Question number 4.
Number 4. Who is the author of the highly successful Twilight series? So first name and surname. Who is the author of the successful Twilight series?
And 1 point for each, first name and surname. As usual. That's how people get 1 point.
Ben! But Laurel and Hardy are funny, though. Whatever, mate. Jog on.
That's another someone.
Yeah, you're now a someone, Ben. You were...
Thank you, Debbie. People coming to our rescue here.
I mean, it is Ben's mum, so keep your child in check. Bertie says, just reread the comment and applied the Bertie filter. Just think about what that means for how bad the comment actually was. Yeah, the implications are quite terrifying. Right.
Number 5. Ooh. Who is the first female in line to the UK throne?
And this one we did double check.
Yeah. Who is the first female in line to the UK throne?
More like Laurel and Mardy. Very good.
All right, Alex, calm down. I get a feeling that the Logans might actually get banned for spamming at the moment.
I like that. Debbie Logan says she's going to change the Wi-Fi password next week. Oh dear.
It's just getting rude, isn't it now?
Moving on.
Number 6.
The world's largest working water wheel, the Lady Isabella, aka the Laxey wheel, is on which island?
Oh, don't worry, Alex, we love it.
Quarrel and Tardy.
Apparently they want you to scratch your head.
If you haven't seen the film Stan and Laurel, it's a very good film.
Yeah?
If you're a fan of that, even if you're not a massive fan of Laurel and Hardy, it's still a nice biopic. It's quite a touching film.
My favourite one is the one where Laurel gets hit on the head and he goes back to being an English lord. Number 7. Typical round 4, question 7. True or false? Kate Blanchett was originally meant to be called Carte Blanchett, but the registrar misheard and spelt it wrong. Is that correct? Is that true? Or is that false? Is it true, or have I completely made it up again?
Yes, Mary, it was a very good film. Quite sad. The saddest thing that I heard about Laurel and Hardy was when, after Oliver had died, Stan outlived him by a good 10-15 years, and he used to just write Laurel and Hardy sketches just in case anyone wanted to do them, because he didn't know what else to do.
Right.
He just kept writing them, even though Ollie wasn't even alive anymore.
People say it's a good film. I might see if it's available.
I've got it on Blu-ray, actually.
Oh, I'll watch it then. But we're going to watch another episode of Cursed tonight. I'm actually liking Cursed. It's on Netflix, and it's a reworking of the King Arthur story well before Arthur becomes king. Merlin's a drunk. I'll leave it at that.
Moving on, number 8. What pigment beginning with M do albinos lack?
Albinos? I thought it was albinos. Can we have a poll on this? Is it Inos or Enos? Yeah, the piano is a great episode. Question number 9. In which sport are Lonsdale belts awarded?
I like the fact that Hannes is telling us how to pronounce
an English word when he's German.
Yeah.
He probably actually knows better than we do, to be honest.
Yeah, that's probably fair. Yeah. Eno, albino, albino. I've heard it both ways. We'll leave it at that.
I think there's I know you're just saying that because there's far more Enos than
I've
Inos.
heard it both ways. I know he's American. Right.
Well, there you go.
Well, there you go.
Question 10 for you.
They're more Americans than Brits, so... Moving on, number 10. Number 10, who played opposite Patrick Swayze as the female lead in the 1987 film Dirty Dancing?
What a tip of the tongue question that is.
You need the full name for the full 2 points.
But you can have point for first name, point for surname.
Yes, Bertie, both ways.
Bertie both ways. That sounds wrong.
Bertie both ways.
That sounds wrong.
That's your new name. No, that's only kidding, it's not.
No, on Friday it was Bertie B.
Bertie B, yes. For our kids' TV round. Bertie the Bee.
So that's 10. We did say we were holding one back. On to question 11. In which seminal mockumentary film does a heavily moustached Harry Shearer play bass player Derek Smalls?
Yeah, so tonight the full amount of points awarded is 83 because you've got 2 points for this round and then a bonus point for the marathon. And if you also guessed the team name, that was
84.
Yeah, be 84.
So in which, question 11, in which seminal mockumentary film does a heavily moustached Harry Shearer play bass player Derek Smalls? And this was a question that we could have used in our 80s music round.
But we didn't.
We didn't.
Shh. No one's saying anything. Right, and then on to the final bit.
For the final time.
Don't hurt yourself.
Yeah. Good job I ain't got a bald spot in it. Actually, I can feel it again. It's not good. I think it's the extra weight I'm carrying.
Oh, enough for the weight.
It's actually 80s, Bertie. It's Alan Shearer's brother. Yeah, but obviously one with a lot of mockumentary. Indeed, Julia.
When you know, you know. So the single four-letter word has been added to those words to make new words. And again, most people have got it, so we shall move swiftly on.
Yes, I'm going to make a little trip to the next room.
I've got no idea what that means. Excuse me. Right. On with the recap. Pop that on. And there we go. And let's have a quick see what we've got playing. It's Crash Kid with Lipstick. Thank you, Kathy. It's very strange, Mary. You say about washing the hands. Me and Mark actually bought a massive bottle of hand sanitizer before coronavirus was even announced for some reason. We never buy anything like that, but for some reason he just had the inkling to buy one just when he was out and touching services when he's in pubs and stuff. We ended up having a massive bottle of hand sanitizer when nobody else seemed to have any. It was quite funny. I'm almost going to put it up on eBay to see how much money we got, but we didn't. all right. I mean, we've only had 3 questions that are based on films, really, other than the film round. I understand what you mean, having 3 film questions when we've already had a film round, but films and TV and music are generally the more accessible questions for everybody, so we just try and include those if we can. Nothing intentional. If you find it's a bit too film heavy, we do apologise. It's not intentional.
Well, no, it's a good comment. We'll take note of it. I mean, number 11 was one that we just had to throw in there.
Yeah, because otherwise we would have forgotten about it. We tend to do that. We think of really good answers and questions, and we just forget to put them in, and then we kick ourselves in the end.
I'm loving the abuse we're getting, actually.
Yeah, number 2, the actual modern day term is probably more politically correct, but the actual tagline was the fact it was set in a mental hospital, as they were known back then. So
And that was the tagline of it.
try harder, guys. Kelly, we try every week. We try so hard.
Bertie, your comment, you would know.
That was what I was replying to.
Oh, you said that already? Well, there you go. 2 of us have said it now.
It is nuts.
Speaking of which, I've only seen half of Shutter Island. I need to watch the rest of that as well.
Oh dear. Funnily enough, another Leo DiCaprio film.
Yes. I'm on tea for the rest of the night. That's it, isn't it?
Mm.
We've got Crash Kid. I really like this band. They're up in Scotland, so I ain't going to get to see them very quickly, am I? But I'm going to try and use my influence with the venues down here and try and get them down here. Brandon Wright, if you're watching, promoter of modern age music, please get Crash Kid down here. No, Bertie, because then I'll end up doing my boring Pen Island fact.
Probably not.
I love Joe's comment.
Yes, they are more commonly known as psychiatric facilities, but back then they were mental institutions.
It was what it was referred to in the film description and taglines and stuff, which is why we used the taglines to act within the question. Oh, thank you, Kathy. That's lovely.
That's really nice, Kathy. Thank you so much.
Right, it's the end of that song. Shall we do the answers?
Yes, we're just on time.
We're really on time.
Sarah, you get a shirt.
What's Sarah saying there? No, you cannot get a shout out for that one. I fell for that in one of the very first quizzes that we ever did. I ain't going to fall for that one again. You've got to be a bit more creative.
The funny part is, there used to be a team that used to come to one of my quizzes a long time ago called Mike Oxlong, which is why originally I thought it was quite funny that you had the shout out.
Well, the Naughties, who we mentioned earlier, when the Naughties and the Pirates, when we ended up with a Naughty Pirate baby from 2 members of those 2 teams, the Naughties would always have innuendo names as their team names. So there was things like Ivor Biggin, and there were always names, but always innuendo.
And every week, without fail, they have a new one.
Yeah, and because they were student teachers at the time, in the hallway of the shared house they were all in, they actually took the flags home and actually stuck them on the wall, and they sent me a picture of this hallway just plastered with the flags with all these innuendo names on.
I think Becky Cal took it too long to understand.
Yeah.
Oh, you poor summer child. Yeah, we're used to it by now. We're innuendo named veterans.
And Debbie Logan, Dixie Normus was one of theirs as well.
Yeah. I wish I could remember some of those they used to have. I've probably got them somewhere on the database.
Alex, that's one thing to say and another thing to admit. We'll just brush over that.
I'll do the answers to this one then. So you did the number 3. Number 2.
I'll do 11.
Why?
I don't want to.
No.
It's my choice.
No, it wasn't.
I was the one who said hold it over.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
Anyway, just internal arguments over. Let's move on. Ben, that's too much. Mary, shout out for yours and Steve's engagement. Happy engagement, Mary and Steve.
Oh, happy engagement.
I'm just going to ignore Ben Logan. Get out of here.
See, if it wasn't such a happy thing, I'd actually send him a... No, what?
And believe me, a culprit is for the end. I like that. All right, so number one.
Let's just move on.
Which sea does the Nile flow into? It is the Mediterranean. The Mediterranean for number one. Number three, the Jack Nicholson film based in a mental hospital was One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest for number two. Number three, the Conservative MP, Leader of the House in July 2019. Oh, real man of the people. It is Jacob Rees-Mogg. Jacob Rees-Mogg for number three. Number four, the author of the successful Twilight series was Stephanie Meyer. Stephanie Meyer for number four.
You're just reading out the answers. I'm reading the live stream. It's quite funny.
Jamie's saying, can I just point out my two idiots are 15 and 14, not tiny little children. Number five. The first female in line to the UK throne is 5-year-old Princess Charlotte. Princess Charlotte for number five. A friend of mine named their newborn Jacob after him. We're still looking for the 666 birthmark.
There was actually in the news this week a major battle, I think, in New Zealand, where one couple wanted to name their child Lucifer, and the registrar refused to do it, and they actually got a court case to allow them to actually use it.
Kathy Clark, the email you need to send the money to is markandalexquiz@yahoo.com. If you go
But we'll double check it.
Yeah, if you go to paypal.com and then who to send to, that'll be on there.
Is question 3 correct?
At the time, he was elected leader of the House. He might not be now, but
Yes,
he was
he still is. He still is leader of the House.
Fair enough. And number 6, the world's largest working water wheel, the Lady Isabella, is on the Isle of Man. Isle of Man for number 6.
I've been to see the lady Isabella when I was on a school trip and ended up losing everything, stupidly. I lost my jacket, lost my camera, lost a shoe, lost my glasses that I bought.
And that's why you should never gamble. Number 7.
That was good.
True or false? Kate Blanchett was originally meant to be called Carte Blanchett, but the registrar misheard and spelt it wrong. Funnily enough, it's actually a load of crap. It's false.
I made that up completely.
The Isle of Man is also known as Penn Island. No, it isn't.
Don't get me started on that one.
Number 8. What pigment beginning with M do albinos lack? It is melanin, and an excess of melanin is what causes black skin. So there's two opposite ends of the spectrum.
All right.
Yeah. But there's a play about... Oh, okay, so it's called What's in a Name? Fact.
Ooh.
Joe Sanchez says he's a...
Never mind.
Yes.
We're not going to get political. We weren't going to do that.
Nope. Number 9. In which sport are Lonsdale belts awarded? They're given in boxing. Boxing for number 9.
Can I? Yes or no? Yes or no?
No.
Yes or no? I'll go with the majority.
Number 10. Who played opposite Patrick Swayze as the female lead in Dirty Dancing?
Point for first name, point for surname.
It is Jennifer Grey. Could be worse. It could be Tallulah Does the Hulu in Hawaii. That was somebody that was actually given that name. I actually read one time there was a person who robbed a bank in, I think, Maryland in America. He was called Beezal Zubop Dubopity Wop. And there's also another kid who's in England who changed his name by Deepole when he was like 13. He was called something like Mike, who is faster than Batman, Superman, and the Flash combined, and more powerful than Luke Skywalker and all the Sith put together. That's his first name. I can't remember his surname.
This is again another true one. When I was sort of in my teens in my hometown, there was a carpet shop that was actually owned by a guy called Walter Wall.
Walter Wall.
Walter Wall.
Fantastic.
Was his actual real name. And then when I was working for the council on benefits, there was a lovely old lady called Emma who unfortunately fell in love with a Mr. Royds. And she had that name for all of her married life.
So that as well, there was a guy on TV who was on a policeman who was about talking about a crime that he committed and he was looking for people to help out and he was called PC Rob Banks. Anyway, number 11 for you. You can do that.
Number 11, we turned it all the way up to 11 because it relates to the actual film. It is, of course, this is Spinal Tap.
We'll accept Spinal Tap.
Yeah, we will accept that Spinal Tap because it was referred to that as a lot. And if you're not aware of that film, basically all the amps got turned up to 11 instead of 10, which is why we threw it in as question 11.
And and then Rob Ryan is like, well, why don't you just make one louder and then go from there? But he's like, but this goes to 11. Love it. Anyway, so there you go. Right.
Ow! Wait, don't hit me again. So the
Sarah, that's quite good. I like that.
Dirty girl.
I see. No, I'm not doing it. Right, on to the answers then.
It's hardly a spoiler. It's probably what the film is actually known for. Okay, apparently it was really obvious to the lot of you.
A mayor in Canada called Bob Loblaw. There's that joke on Arrested Development is a lawyer called Bob Loblaw. And he has a law blog, so it's Bob Loblaw's law blog. Anyway, go.
Yes, these are getting rather rude on there.
Go.
So your 4-letter word is, which you seem to all have got, but we'll see. It was late. Relate, plated, elated, and plateau. I think plateau probably gave it away more than anything.
Yeah, that's the one that gave it away for me. Right, so don't forget, tonight your total points is out of 83. So there's a bonus point for the marathon, and then there's the 2 extra points for number 11.
The rude comments are still coming out. Oh, God. Oh, you're making me laugh, guys. It's so funny. This is what we love about doing quizzes, when it's not expected, and we just basically, it's just so funny. And that's down to you guys.
Okay, right, so let's get on.
2 points for the marathon, yes, Sarah.
Is it 2 points or 1 point?
2 points for the marathon.
So it's 8 of 84 tonight.
I don't know. I've lost track.
Well, round 2's 22.
Yeah, 84. 84, possibly 85s.
Yeah, if you're the person that got the fake team name.
Yeah, it's 2 points for the marathon.
Yeah, so sorry,
that's an extra question.
It is out of 84. I will put it on the sheet as well that it is out of 84, just so you can still see it. Just in case. It's out of 84 points tonight, guys. Sorry about that.
My phone's making noise and I've got it on Do Not Disturb. It's bonkers. It doesn't... it ignores me, my phone.
All right, let's have a quick look on the
message through. Oh, I see.
Ooh, good stuff. I'm liking all these scores tonight, guys. We've got a lot of high scores.
Oh, that's good. Because the other week we were saying we were really hard, and then now you're doing a lot better. So
a lot better. Late. 2 points when I put it. You can always put the bonus points at round 4, Hannah's, if you want to.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. You can put the points anywhere you want. It doesn't really matter as long as
you add it in, yeah.
As long as your final score reflects what points you got, it doesn't really matter. But most of the time, most people do put their bonus points at the end of round 4.
The maximum points in last round was 23, so it's worth 20.
No, last round 4 was out of 22 points, and then the bonus points are 2 points for the marathon question,
which people usually add on to round 4.
Yeah, we will. Next week, I will put a bonus round in. I'll put a bonus column.
Marathon column.
Yeah, I'll put marathon column just so we can see who actually got the actual.
Peace Evans 69ers with 74.
Ah, you didn't get 69 tonight, Bertie. That's a shame.
Don't encourage him. Crafty Craig with 60.
I'm going to get rid of Team Teapot from Telford because it's my stupid addition there.
That didn't work.
No.
The Kitchings got 20 out of 22 for the last round. Well done to you.
Good night, Tracy. I think she's a bit tired. Yeah, sorry, Bluina. I said 1 point because I forgot the marathon was worth 2 points. So, yeah.
Incidentally, I mentioned it before, my playlist on Spotify from the Annie Nightingale request show has now actually been fully authorised by Annie herself. She's been messaging me.
You can see the scoreboard.
There you go.
I'm going to give it 2 minutes until we do the final scores.
We'll give it a little scroll up and down so people can see themselves.
Yeah, I'll make sure we can...
Noski's servants have put ball sports.
Ball sports.
Really?
That's going down there. We've nothing to know yet.
Well,
guys.
it looks like, looking at the boxes, people are about to write things into the categories. James Bond is back in again. I think we should do Cryptic next week.
No, nothing's in the middle of a field. Camping? Really? Oh, that's nice.
They're normally
Alfresco quizzing.
Yeah, they're normally at the railway. We, as I said last week, we did actually have a message from the railway saying that people are actually sat in the pub doing the quiz on their phones in the pub on a Monday night, which I think is amazing.
All right, 1 more minute and then we're going to put the scores in order. So if you can put your scores in, which I think most people actually have, to be honest, now's the time to do so.
Oh, Laura's got a high score so far. It's because I was drinking Erdinger. That's why.
Bertie, your category you want to play is 5... you got me there.
What's that one?
On a calculator upside down. That's very good. I like that. Yeah, just in case, Bertie's category that he asked for was 5318008. And if you've got the mind of a 10-year-old, you'll get that straight away.
No, that just shows his age because he used to type that into calculators.
I looked at it, I was like, what does that mean? I was like, oh yeah, I remember. Very good.
The fake team name was... What did you create?
Team Teapots from Telford.
Team Teapots from Telford. And everyone got it.
Right, that is the alarm to let us know to sort your scores into order. So make sure we're in. Total points. Boop.
Ooh,
wow.
Wow. Lots of... This is the biggest... Can I give it... Should I give a bonus question?
No.
No, because people have left now,
No,
won't
people
they?
have left.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Joe, do you want to give me your scores? Just let me know from each one. Gangsters.
Well, I was going to say they must be at the bottom. Oh, you haven't put it. There you go.
Gangsters, let me know your score, Joe. I'll put you in. Someone's asking about the PayPal.
Shall we have a quick look how it works, Alex? If you can just go in randomly.
We will do it in a minute and we'll let you know, June.
Okay, we're just going to do the scores first and then we're going to have a look.
Yeah. Yeah, Joe, if you want to just tell me your round 1, 2, 3, 4 scores and I'll put you in.
Sarah, that's terrible! That's shocking! Even I wouldn't come up with that one.
It doesn't look like you can send in as a guest now.
You used to be able to. No, put ours in there. Maybe that's who you meant to pay.
No, it's logging in.
No. There you go.
There we go.
We found an alternative way for you to do it, which is this, and we'll pin it.
Yeah.
Which is paypal.com. Sorry. Which is payme. No, sorry.
No, it's paypal.me /
quiz actually.
That will go straight through. There we go.
You don't even that first bit. Change that bit. paypal.me / quiz actually. And that will take you to the point and you should be able to log in. We'll use that in future.
Yeah.
And you should be able to log in as a guest on that. And it comes up with my name. But you do see the quiz actually logo.
Yeah. Right, gangsters, you got 20, 16, 19, 4. Sorry.
20.
20. So your marathon got 2, so you got 22, so your total score is 77. Boop. There we go. Wrong way around.
I was thinking that was a bit...
Looks a bit weird, isn't it? 24, there we go. Right.
So Gangsters, since we've put them in, you came in 29th.
Sorry, Kathy, that you were doing the PayPal while you were trying to do the quiz. You can always do it afterwards. I'm sorry that you had to go through a bit of a rigmarole on that one.
There's nothing wrong with my internet history.
Right, let's put music on. I don't know why we've not got any music playing.
Yeah.
That's that.
Another good track.
Yes, Joe, I put 22 for you for round 4 because you got the marathon. Fran, 12, 8, 0 and 15. 12, 8, 0 and 15. Pop that in for you as well. We're all sorted for you there, Fran.
See, Fran's like me on movies.
Bye, Alex.
Bye, Alex. We really actually like your little logo things that you put up.
Unicorns said Marvel movies and crime writers. That's 2 of my favourite things.
I'm just looking at the other one, just a couple above it. Theoretical physics.
Socks. Good grief. Oh, you got 20 for round 3. I do apologise, Fran. There you go. So Fran isn't like you.
No, Fran did a lot better than I would.
There we go. She did say she got 20. I forgot.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I would probably get half points on that round, to be honest, if I'm being honest. I love how she spelt it out in capitals for you.
Just so I can see it.
Yes, because you got it wrong again.
Alright.
So we hope you enjoyed it.
Indeed. Thank you very much for playing.
If I'm the right sheets now.
Oh, sorry, Joe. Did you get all the questions for round 4? That means you got 24 in round 4.
22. Oh, 24.
No,
yeah.
if you got the marathon, it'd be 24.
Yeah.
My apologies to you, Joe. 24.
Can't get the stuff these days.
There you go. You're 79, so you're just above Cat Butte Cleaners and Alamo's Angels. There we go. Now, we will put a bonus thing in next week because it's confusing otherwise. I understand that. There we go. Bye, Crafty Craig. Mary says she's there with Bebo. Honoured. Indeed. In Bebo doesn't always do well on the quiz by himself. Them boozy bonuses.
No. Sometimes he's. In Bebo is usually rich at the railway, and he plays usually on his own. Sometimes he gets a few other people alongside him, but generally on his own, and does really, really well, or really, really badly, depending on what the rounds are.
Well, the boozy bonus, the amount of times I've been there, he's got it almost exact. Yeah. It's crazy. Thank you very much. Oh, we've got some comments we've missed there. Mary said she got 76. Well done. Lisa said she got... Oh, she didn't say. She said, thanks, guys. See you on Friday. So we'll see you on Friday. Thank you, Paul. See you on Friday. Susanna, thank you very much for playing. And Kathy as well. Murdy says you can get the staff. Oliver's in Brighton. Get out of it. Joe Sankton says, ciao, chaps. When's the next online quiz? That's going to be on Friday. Benjamin, thanks for an awesome quiz. Laurel,
I actually didn't mention the gelato. And it's for sale again because the books are open. I'm actually going to see if I can sneakily get some Hove gelato for us for next Monday.
Oh, we can eat it live on stream.
And we'll eat it live on stream. We'll shove it in the we'll get it off them, shove it in the freezer, and we'll eat it live on stream. Hove gelato. I'll have a word with Zoe on that one.
Scary Mags, you got 76. I'll just put it in, and you can put your scores in as you want, but I'll put your final score in for you.
We're going to put it on. No, mind, don't mention the gelato. We're going to try and have it on screen next week. I'll have a word with Zoe.
Benjamin, oh Christ. Yeah. Right. Let's have a quick look how many people are watching, because when we dip below, we tend to leave. We've got 33 on there, and
56 on there.
70.
Oh, 77. Even better.
We're going to leave you a minute, and then we're going to go, because it's 1:45, so it'll be nice even time to leave.
Yeah.
Hashtag gelato porn from Benjamin Pritchard.
It is. It really. I know you think I'm just going overboard on it, but it is actually really, really good. And it really is amazing bonkers flavours that they put in. They'll do, if you remember the old-fashioned sweet blackjacks, they'll do a blackjacks version and things like that. And they'll do, for the vegan, because we're in Brighton, for the vegans, there's a lot of vegans in Brighton. They do a lot of vegan ice creams as well on that side of things.
Monty B. Tardy's category selection. They want Mark's T-shirt wardrobe. Kelly Jones, goodbye. Bye, Jax. Hey, Benjamin, is it? You've never said.
It really is. And I'm not just saying it, it's actually really, really good.
It is nice, in all seriousness. The People Online team is actually... since, because Rich says because I don't do online, that's fair.
Yeah.
Thank you, Andrew. You're very welcome. If you get chocolate velvetizer from Hotel Chocolat and cool it down with chocolate gelato, that's too much. Right, guys, thank you so much for playing. We are back on Friday with a brand new round we've got in idea-wise, pitch around that we're doing. Thank you so much for donating. As we said, we do want to try and keep it as minimal as we can with asking you for money, but we are trying to provide a service, and we are at the point now that we are
needing it.
We are struggling a little bit, but your donations tonight have been so kind and so plentiful that we are really, really grateful, and we really
so many
appreciate
of you have given us that £2 that we were asking for. Thank you very much.
And it really does mean the world. It honestly helps us so much.
A few of you have given a bit more. You know how you are, and that really is important.
And as I said, if you're earning nothing like we are, sharing our page and subscribing to our YouTube is more than enough. Thank you so much for playing. We shall see you on Friday. Thank you very much.
Goodbye.